Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending when you're looking and viewing this, right? Or it could be TGIM, yeah, 5:30, 22, or maybe it's TGIT, 5:31, 22, right? Today, Memorial Day, that is, was a day for practicing remembering, right? And being grateful for those who've served and given the most that they could possibly give for our freedom, so to speak. So it's a day of reflection, not just partying and celebration, right? There's been a lot of adversity over the years, over the centuries even, and a lot of these men and women who served and gave of their lives had to figure out what was the right thing to do and how do you do things right in any given moment. And the same goes for any of us who serve in different ways and in different capacities to make our world a better one, to make it safer, to make us all a little bit more free. But it's not always evident what is the right thing to do, is there? A lot of times it's not quite clear, and you have to really do some trial and errors to figure out if it was the right thing or is the right thing, right? You got to do a lot of reflection and think, right? Thinking is part of the game. George Washington once said that when only one side of a story or of a situation is heard and then repeated, the human mind can become impressed with a certain insensitivity for anyone or anything that is not in that vein or in that lane. And it doesn't mean that just because that person doesn't necessarily agree or the situation doesn't necessarily agree with the choices we are about to make, it doesn't mean that either side, if you will, is wrong. And therefore the right thing to do is subjective in a lot of ways. And it behooves us to be sensitive to that, right? So that we don't fall into that trap and just having a right or wrong type of assessment of each other and even our own choices. Sometimes, it doesn't turn out the way we want it to. And then we should have the freedom and the security to change our mind, right? Based on new information, based on new facts. So something to think about on this day of reflection, of memories, of being grateful, to look again and try and see more sides to a situation, to add a bit more data, reflection, facts, so that we can hopefully get that much closer to a truer right thing to do. Because a lot of times, our choices are based on our personal cultures, our personal upbringing, our personal beliefs. And but for having a slightly different version of those, we might be thinking something totally different. So something to be thinking about as we look and, look to seek to find more peace, more love, more harmony, more synergy for ourselves and for everyone we do life with, so that we can live it more fully. Right? More stuff to really think about on this Monday, Tuesday, TGIT, day of reflection. So have yourselves a fantastic day. Be the best that you can be so you can do the most that you can with what you have and what you know, and thereby have back abundance and prosperity so that you can give more and forward on. Have a great one. Cheers and ciao.